if you win your conference tournament, you should not be in the play-in game.
Oh, no, never.
That's outrageous what they're doing to the little guys.
Great moments in history have begun with a question.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
And what kind of hair product does Mitch Moss use? But Follow the Money wants to know.
Do you concur? Concur with me. What, sir? Do you concur?
We love it. Do you concur? Changes are coming to college basketball. You see all the comments from the powers that be, and it's Sankey as well. Fran Fraschilla's plan is the best. 72 teams in the field, 32 automatic qualifiers. Top 24 at-large teams are seeded into the field. The remaining 16 at-large play in the first 8 in Dayton. 4 games each day instead of 2. Nothing else changes. I'm a purist, but I'm a realist. Do you concur?
Well, yeah, I mean, certainly he's spot on with that. Like, something's going to happen to the tournament. It's not going to be 68 teams much longer. And I saw Fran was, by the way, responding to people on X who were like, come on, man, you don't have to change it. He goes, I agree, but it's coming. Look at college football. Like, if you don't think they're going to expand college basketball, then you need to wake up and pay a little bit of attention here. Now, would his plan be for the 8 games in Dayton, 4 on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, are they going to be like at the same time? Or is it all day long? Like, do we get a game starting at noon?
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Back to back to back?
Yeah,
they were not going to play different courts, right, in Dayton?
Right.
That should be 4 in a row.
Yes.
No, that's okay. But I would also say then if they do that, please, for the love of God, change the Sunday schedule. To the point that we got from people on the East Coast yesterday. You're asking us to do this now 6 days in a row.
Yeah.
Sunday night, we can't be up watching games until 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's outrageous.
So if they're going to go, yes.
Well, I know we used to complain that because of when CBS had all the games on and then 60 Minutes happened. Because of 60 Minutes, then you had like 5 games going on at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
On Sunday. But this is it's much easier to do it that way. But he's right. The other thing, if you win your conference tournament, you should not be in the play-in game.
Oh, no, never.
That's outrageous what they're doing to the little guy.
Yeah, that should not be the case.
It should be all at-large teams.
Now, at what point beyond 72 teams do you say, guys, come on, stop it? That's enough.
Yeah, you got to cut it off at some point. You're putting bad teams in. The outrage this year was because we had 5 bid thieves. That never happens.
Right.
It was a big upset.
So, I'm paying attention to the NIT. There are some good teams in the NIT. For example, Ohio State's playing good basketball at this point. They would be a dangerous team potentially in an NCAA tournament field right now. But if you go to 96 teams, you're talking about the entire NIT field and maybe then some? Like, yikes. Then you're getting beyond what would be qualified to me as like good teams overall.
It's still okay to bet a Denver Nuggets, Boston Celtics exact title matchup. Do you concur?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that would scare me away would be an injury.
I know, because I know you like that. But, well, I with the game point, it's like, I understand that. Well, it was 9.5, now it's 12. I can't play it. Okay, I understand that. But for a future bet, it was 5-1. Now it's 3-1. I still think it's good. And
look, I mean, upsets happen.
They're getting the 1 seed.
This year, I think it's going to be a little bit chalky the way it's going to play out. Maybe in college basketball and in the NBA. Like, are you going to be stunned this year? And I don't typically say this, but are you going to be stunned if it's going to be UConn, South Carolina women, Denver, and Boston playing for the NBA title? Like, is that a stunner to you? To me, it's not at all.
South Carolina just beat an 8 seed by 50.
Yes.
What's that point spreads Friday? Is that up? I mean, that's ridiculous.
They are boat racing, and they're undefeated. They're the best team in college basketball. Yeah. Same thing might be true for UConn. In 2 weeks, we might be talking about, what is that, 2 weeks from today? We'll be recapping the national title game. Oh, they could be 12-0 ATS in the tournament in 2 years consecutively.
Denver to win the West. South Carolina to win it all. Do that and add something else on it. Yeah.
How does Boston not win the Eastern Conference if they're completely healthy? Like, how big of an upset are we talking about here?
Lillard or Freak could just have a great 6-game series.
Like, Freak goes nuts. He's the best player in the series.
He's given them several problems, right? Freak's had a ton of issues. They've had a ton of issues guarding Freak, and Lillard goes off, and we get Portland Lillard.
Is there any other team in the East that could do it? Could the Knicks do it?
No.
I don't think Randall's going to play again.
Doesn't look good.
No. OG, not sure. Looks good with Mitchell.
Yeah.
But I just don't think they're going to be all there. And do you want to go down that path of the Miami Heat?
No.
Neither do I.
I think they'd spank them. And they'd be so angry still for what happened last year.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? It might be the first-round matchup.
The Clippers are one and done. Do you concur?
Yes, 100%. They'll probably play the Pelicans. Pelicans are hot. They're playing great ball. I know what they look like in December and January, so that Clipper team's dead. You get Westbrook back, maybe give him a shot in the arm with some energy, but until they can play defense, and they haven't done it since the All-Star break, they're going out. There's no home court advantage either. Arash Markazi was in studio. I said, what if the Clippers win it all? He goes, they can't even have a parade.
And he was not joking.
Not enough fans. I mean, they've lost 5 in a row at home. There's just...
they don't have that wall until they get to the new arena, by the way.
Right. And every game is early, and there's no atmosphere, and they get stuck with the tough start times and the 12:30 on Sunday, and the Pelicans are just better right now.
So then the most dangerous team of, the group of teams behind them, I'll include the Pelicans, the Mavericks, the Kings. Would you say the Suns? The Suns are the most dangerous. Do you concur?
I would go Pelicans.
You would?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Absolutely. They're playing defense. Zion has dropped 25 pounds. He stopped chasing skirt. I mean, he's doing an excellent job here. And what with how well Ingram's playing. Phoenix, they have no depth. And I can't trust them to get a stop either. And it appears now, Father Time is undefeated. Durant's had some stinkers going back. It's had some poor performance.
I will bring this up. When you look at all these teams in a group, it actually might be Dallas because they're playing better defensive basketball.
Over the Pelicans?
Now. Yeah.
No, come on.
Because they're playing better defensively over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, talk to me. But can you get a stop when it matters? I don't think they can guard.
It's also the combo there offensively of Luka and Kyrie is spectacular. And Luka, we just talked about that. Yeah, could Freak be the best player in a 7-game series? Of course he could be. Luka could be the best player in any series, maybe with the exception of Denver. Because I think he'll get outplayed by the Joker in that series. But any other team that you match him up against, Luka could take over. It depends on, because is 35, 12, and 10 a stretch for him to average in a 7? No, he could do that.
Do you concur? The most annoying ad through all the March Madness is Chet Holmgren and SGA.
I like it.
What?
Totally do not concur. It's very catchy. I sing it every single time.
That's horrible advice from their agent.
Oh, I
you
love
see
it.
The Bucks beat them and they were taunting them? You're singing a Christina Aguilera song.
I got a kick
coming
out of it. I got a kick out of it. Yeah.
Oh, they come out terrible.
I can't believe
what
you brought this up
wants.
too. I had a commercial bookmark too for the most annoying, and I can't remember what commercial it is right now.
Oh, you got to stop with the Lily. The Lily again, nonstop.
The Lily's
show a different ad. They're talking in the group. They show it every 10 minutes.
Oh, now it's going to drive me nuts. You got to tweet us. What's the most annoying commercial right now? FTM at VSiN.com.
Because if you watch all the college basketball, it's the same one. Is it the LL Cool J with
that? Might be it. That one's up there. No, but I can't.
It's Lily because it's nonstop Lily. They show the same ad for 4 months. There you go. Do you concur?
At VSiN Live at Mitch Moss Radio at Paulie Howard on X2.
Most annoying ad.
I'll see it today, and it's going to ring a bell. I'm like, damn it, I could not believe I.
Chet Holmgren comes off as a goofball. What a player wants, singing the Christina Aguilera.
What's the difference between Chet Holmgren in that commercial and your guy Jack Harlow? Same guy.
Which Jack Harlow commercial?
No, I'm talking about in general. That's who Jack Harlow is.
Yeah.
And you love him.
I don't love him.
Oh, yes.
I like his latest song, but I don't get the fascination.
Every day ad nauseum during commercial breaks, I'm Vanilla, baby. If I hear that again, I'm going to come across and you're going to get punched right in the face.
It's catchy. I know.
You sing it 1,000 times every day during commercial breaks.